So in the last video, we set up our tester to have all of these different suits like hearts, diamonds, clubs, and spades. And then what we're going to do in this video is we're going to populate little deck with all of these cards. So I have this nested for loop, and I'm letting, instead of using I and J, which we usually use, I'm using a variable called suits with an S, as opposed to suit, which is an array that doesn't have an S. Suit is just keeping track of each of these, but suits is cycling through 0, 1, 2, 3. So that's just an integer. And then card value, I'm going from 1 to 7. So what's going to happen, and I'll just walk you through this. I haven't filled this out yet because we're going to do that together. But to walk you through this, suits is 0 and card value is 1. And so when I create a new card of 1 suit 0, it'll go up here and it'll be 1 of hearts. And then it'll go, this inner loop keeps cycling through. So 1 of hearts, then 2 of hearts, then 3 of hearts, then 4 of hearts, then 5 of hearts, then 6 of hearts. When it gets to 6 of hearts, card value is no longer going to be less than 7 because it'll turn into 7. And so it'll bounce out here to the outer for loop, and suits will become 1. 1 is less than 4. So now suits is suit 1, 0, 1. That's diamonds. So it'll start all over again. 1 of diamonds, 2 of diamonds, 3 of diamonds, all the way until it gets to the 6 of diamonds. It'll bounce out. Suit will become 2. And so suit 2 is clubs. So start over again with 1 of clubs and so on. And then I'll go through spades the same way. What we have to talk about is how to populate the index here. Because remember, the problem here is that suits is cycling through 0s, then 1s, then 2s, then 3s. Card value is going 1 through 6, then 1 through 6, then 1 through 6. But for index, we needed to go 0 all the way up to 24. Or 23, so stop at 24. So I think that there's a lot of different mathematical equations that you could think of that could use these two values that would do that. Or if you want to make your life easier, create another variable called index, just set it equal to 0. And then every time you create a new card, increment index by 1. And that way it'll just keep going through and it'll have the proper value. So then what I did here, just to test it out, I'm going to print out the card at the 5th spot and the 20th spot. So that should be a heart and a spade. And so I would do this and just say little deck number 20. And now when I run this program, if all went well, one of my cards is the 6 of hearts. That makes sense. And the 20th spot is the 3 of spades. That makes sense too. So that is how I tested my program out.